You know, with the summer coming to an end, some of the best vegetables are in season right now and would make the best fall dishes, from soups and stews to casseroles.
I think as the weather turns a little bit cooler in the coming weeks, we're going to have a tendency to start craving all those fall-type comfort foods. So here to help us get a jump start on our fall menu is Nancy Bolt, who's the owner of the Greenhouse Restaurant in Ocean City. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you very much for having me again.
So what are we doing here?
Well, I've put together, it's seitan beef, and then we have some seared vegetables and mashed potatoes that are just loaded with chives and sour cream and cream cheese.
Well, let's get a look at what they're loaded with. What ingredients do we need, starting with the beef?
With the seitan beef, it's going to be 2 cups of vital wheat gluten,
Okay.
and a half cup of nutritional yeast, and then some just garlic, salt, and a little bit of broth, like veggie broth and some soy sauce. Mix that together, it makes a dough. You boil it off, and then when you're done with it, you can cut it into strips. You can use it as meatloaf. You can cut it into chunks. It's all
We
just
got
there.
mashed potatoes too.
What do we need
What's in
for
there?
that?
The mashed potatoes is simply, it's potatoes, sour cream, chives, a little bit of the broth from the seitan, and some sour cream.
And there's the broth.
There's the broth with the vegetable broth, garlic,
Alrighty.
sliced onion. Okay, let's get started. What do we need to do first?
Okay, well, the first thing, if you want to cut up some mushrooms, and you can mash potatoes. And we're
Okay.
What am I
gonna
doing with
throw-
them? Slicing them?
Yes, please.
Slicing them.
And I'm just mashing. You're slicing, I'm
Right,
mashing.
and I'm going to put a little olive oil in the pan.
Okay.
Because after the seitan's cooked, you want to brown it.
Okay.
So very simply, you just toss it in there. And same thing with the vegetables.
So how long does it take to put all this together?
Well, the seitan takes a little bit of time. It's best to do it in advance, and you can freeze it. It's really not, not that difficult.
Okay.
And I'm using, this is simply like a toasted onion seasoning, so it's almost like for meatloaf.
Oh, okay.
So
And
I
you're
just
putting that over the
put
seitan?
that over the beef to give it some additional flavor.
Okay.
And then on the vegetables, it's just salt and pepper, because you don't want to add too many flavors, because everything, the potatoes and everything else are going to have flavor.
Get carried away with everything. I got
And
you.
if you want to throw in all the other ingredients sitting there, and
Okay.
there's a fork to
Everything's
help
all
you along.
measured out? Oh, great.
You know what I didn't ask you was how big you wanted these?
That's
Did you want this?
perfect.
Oh,
No,
good,
you just wanna
see?
toss them in.
Okay.
No, that can't be right. Somebody would think I knew what I was doing. You know better than that.
So in the pan, we have some eggplant, zucchini, carrots, onions, and fennel.
Okay.
And
wow.
fennel's great.
Good to go?
Yes.
Coming in.
And I put
throw the
all of this
mushrooms
in here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I can smell it. Oh,
I know. Isn't that great?
that is a great smell.
And the beef is very, very simple. You're just browning it. It's already cooked and done. I mean, you could eat it in this stage, but it's good to add a little seasoning to it.
Right,
Okay.
right.
All
I'm a
right, so I
seasoning
have this
fan.
here. Do I put that in there as
No,
well? Okay.
that's actually just a gravy that,
Oh, okay.
again, with this broth from the seitan, if it's there, use it.
See, this was why she had you do this, because if I'd have been mashing that, I'd have been throwing it all over the studio. It'd have been
Well,
everywhere.
not done yet.
I debated. I really,
You know, who's going to do what? So how long
you
should this
wanna-
go?
just a little bit. You don't want to
You don't
cook
want
the
it
vegetables
mushy?
too much. You don't want to mushy. You want nice and crisp.
Okay.
Okay. And if you would like the shopping list and instructions on how to make these recipes, you can send a self-addressed stamped envelope to 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland, 21801. You can also go to WBOC.com, click on our picture at the top of the page, or call us at 443-880-9116. Just let us know you want the recipe for seitan beef, mashed potatoes, and vegetables.
You know, I can always tell when we have a quality chef in here because they cringe when I start.
They say
There's no cringing.
It's like, wow.
I saw no cringing.
I really
No
asked him to
cringing.
do that. Why didn't I do that myself? This, if you could understand how great this smells, it's absolutely
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of, fall smells together, and there's vegetables out there that people just don't know what to do with, fennel being one of them.
Right?
And it's very aromatic, and it's got a lot of flavor.
And if you've never tried it before, now's a great time to try it, right?
Correct.
Oh my goodness.
All right, now
You're
how long
convincing.
did you say we cook this?
Just to brown it.
Just to
It's-
brown
yeah,
it.
it's just a
Okay.
very simple process. This, once the seitan is made, doesn't take much after that.
Can you make it ahead of time and keep it for those
Yes.
busy nights?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can, and you can freeze it and store it in the refrigerator. It's good for a while.
Let's
longer
talk
than
a little bit about seitan. What exactly does that mean?
It's not meat.
Not meat. Okay.
It's not meat. And the vital wheat gluten holds it together. And then you can add different flavorings to it. I actually have a non-beef bouillon. I have a non-chicken chicken bouillon, and I have a vegetable bouillon that is actual
vegetable. Okay, well, we have, through the magic of television, one that's
Oh, we're not gonna eat
already
what I made?
complete.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine,
we're not
whatever,
going to
be that
eat
way.
what Jimmy made, and we
Okay.
even have our forks ready to go here.
This just
If
looks
it
good.
tastes half as good as it smells, then we're in good luck. We're in good shape.
Do I need to turn that off or anything?
No, I can.
Is it good?
All right, I'm just going to take a bite out of this.
Oh, I didn't cut it.
That's okay.
Oh, you don't need to. Oh, that's good.
That is good.
That's nice. Yeah. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
too sure.
I can
Better go
see
back
that.
in again just to make sure.
I can see that being a winner at my dinner table, definitely. Nancy, thank you so much.
Thank
From the
you.
greenhouse in Ocean City. And of course, this is some good food you wouldn't mind having in your house. Take it from me. And coming up next, Delmarva Life's John Stryker will show us a few skateboards. Yes, that's a skateboard that you wouldn't mind having in there either.
Delmarva Life. We'll be right back.